Welcome back. Happy Monday. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's talk weather. We're going to notice right now in terms of those weather warnings, we do have a winter storm warning active in Mesa County as we are expecting some unsettled weather to start moving on in tonight. Mind you, locally, we're expecting those minimal accumulations, maybe a little bit of some snow as we look into tomorrow, but we're mostly focusing along the San Juans and actually down that I-70 corridor as this winter weather moves on in. Mind you, this warning is staying active at least until those late night hours of tomorrow, with some pretty elevated wind speeds down the I-70 corridor. We'll notice those wind speeds are going to cause some low visibility and some dangerous driving conditions as the snow is moving on in. But we did have some actually quite above average temperatures today. That is going to shift as we look into tomorrow when we have a cold front moving on through and we're dropping by about 10, even 15 degrees during the afternoon hours. And like I said, we've got precipitation moving on in and continuing possible until Wednesday. But outside right now on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, the only areas that really have that cloud coverage are down the I-70 corridor. Locally, we're still looking at sunshine, but like I said, that shift is headed our way soon. We'll even notice over Montrose right now that those elevated wind speeds are causing that tower cam to kind of start wiggling. And of course, there is that low visibility already starting in those southern higher elevation regions. In terms of wind speeds right now, 24 miles an hour in Moab, 22 through Grand Junction, 24 miles an hour through Montrose. Earlier today, we were even hitting in those 30 and even 40 mile an hour ranges. Now down that I-70 corridor, we're looking at 43 miles an hour through Glenwood Springs. And as we even get closer to Vail Pass and even towards Idaho Springs, blizzard-like conditions will be seen with snowfall 1 to 2 inches every single hour with these elevated wind speeds. So keep that in mind. If you don't have to travel, well, don't. Now, we'll notice in terms of that overall setup, waking up tomorrow, widespread, heavier snow potential, like I mentioned, 1 to 2 inches every single hour, up to 2 feet will be seen in a lot of those areas above 8,000 and 9,000 feet. We'll notice in an overall setup tomorrow as we wake on up, widespread storms already hitting, even rain affecting us locally. Now, we'll fast forward as that cold front pushes on through, and we'll notice slight chance for some rain here in the valleys. But then, of course, we're looking towards Steamboat Springs and Vail Pass, where that snow will still stick around, but this storm is short-lived. By the time we wrap up Tuesday, get into Wednesday, there might be some still lingering showers, but overall super pleasant and clear skies returning towards the middle and towards the end of the work week, alongside actually an increase in temperatures. But before that happens, of course, we're focusing on where this is landing. 10 p.m. down that Vail Pass through Telluride, gaining that those snow accumulations. 7 a.m. waking up tomorrow, the San Juans are absolutely getting hammered. Now, 2 p.m. is when that's going to start to clear. Vail Pass, though, still has those dangerous driving conditions into Tuesday late night hour before all of that clears on out for Wednesday. Now, I do want to chat about just how much snow is going to hit those areas. We'll notice minimal this evening, but waking up tomorrow, we are really starting to pick on up in terms of just how many inches are on those grounds. 21 through Telluride by the time we wake up tomorrow, 10 through Aspen. Then we're going to fast forward a little bit further. Again, 1 to 2 feet in a lot of these higher elevation regions. But again, that's the most amount of accumulation that we will receive. And despite all of this, we are still in that drought. We'll notice dry to moderate through the majority of the western slope. And temperatures are actually above those averages right now. We're feeling 63 in Grand Junction, 56 as we look towards Montrose, which on both sides of things, we were pushing above those seasonal averages. But that's going to shift as we even look into tonight and into tomorrow. Those temperatures are dropping heavily down into those 40s. Now, Discovery Auto Group's 7-day forecast has, again, those 40s through Tuesday, Wednesday, but then an increase is headed our way Thursday, Friday, and through those weekend days. Then another shift headed our way Sunday and Monday, where we will drop again in terms of temperatures. And Montrose is also looking at that rain-snow mix tomorrow. By the time we wrap up the work week, though, we will be back in those 50s.